Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Crystal Lee and welcome to Bikes. On this channel we do three things. One, we do Moody Mondays where you never know what video you're going to get from me, but you're always going to get a video on Monday. Yes, I am moisturizing myself. We do What We Reading Wednesdays. Hello, hi, welcome to What We Reading Wednesdays, when we talk about books, do bookish things, and anything about books of all sorts. On Fridays, we do Van Life Fridays, where I vlog about my alternative lifestyle in my 91 Chevrolet G20 van. Ben, everyone say hi to Ben. Ben, say hi. And also, we are beginning to put in some travel vlogs here and there when we're out and about. So if any of that is something that you really care about, please subscribe and join the community. I would love to grow this channel to a big bunch of beautiful people getting back to playing in their life and finding a place of peace in my videos. And if not, that is literally okay. You will see me again. I'll be back. For every one book I finish, I add 5 more to my TBR. There's just so many good books to read. In this video, we are doing bookish stuff. I have a summer book that I've been trying to finish, and by finish, I mean barely start, and try to finish A Love Like the Sun. I've heard so many good things about this. I started it, I think I'm 100 pages in. Hold on. I might be about 60 pages in. I don't have a bookmark. I've been going for vibes and trying to remember, and I remember me being at 100 pages. I'm probably at 60. We'll figure that out in a second. But today we're going to be reading through that book, going to bookstores, having cute little drinks. But first and foremost, I had a pretzel and coffee to eat today. Should we eat lunch first, or should we go book shopping first? You know what I want? I want a cute drink. I want a cute drink in my hands, and I want to roam around a bookstore. We're going to the store called Secondhand Books. It's in Mount Laurel, New Jersey, and it is 9 minutes away from where we are right now. I just finished up therapy, and I'm feeling... I thought that was a spider. That is a lash. From where? From me, or... I found a lash. I did my lashes. You're gonna see a video of me trying to do my lashes and do like looks for fall. I'm gonna be wearing the same thing because this morning is when I did my lashes, and we're trying them for the first time. We're doing fairy lashes with a lash map of 16, 14, 12, 10, and 8. It looks different. It looks really different. I still need some more settling time, but I found a lash on me and I thought it was a lash from here. No, we're good. We're Gucci.
They tell me how it should feel till I live it. It's ideal. Time flies by, only alone. Now just photos on my phone.
I guess I should probably tell you like what the actual book is about. So Love Like the Sun is about our two main characters, Nye and Isaac, who have been childhood friends. Isaac went on to become a very famous artist, and Nye has a skincare business and essential oil business, I think it is. Anyway, they start fake dating for reasons that, ooh, a free library. They start fake dating for reasons that I'm not going to explain, but they're fake dating for that reason. And I'm at the point where they just started, they made their like contract, so if not to like push boundaries or fall in love. And that's kind of just where we're at. Lanaya is trying to figure out, ooh, a consignment store, is trying to figure out how to do this without crossing any boundaries. Isaac is trying to do this to help her with what he's helping her with and also help himself a little bit. I heard this book was just really good and a really cute like kicking your feet romance novel, and I wanted a really good kicking your feet romance novel, so I got a really good kick your feet romance novel. It's not... They have the agreement to do this until the summer ends, so it is a summer book, and we are in fall, but it is very hot. Like, ooh, Tex-Mex barbecue. I'm like finding all these like cool places. And so that's where we're at, and that's what the story is about. And I sat and I read for a little bit at Cat 4Cats Cafe. Cat 4K? Cats 4Cats Cafe. I'm gonna go with that. I don't remember. And I got like this cute like punch thing. I was gonna get a coffee. I wanted something cold, but I didn't want coffee, and I'm really happy they had a punch option. It was like $3. And it was very simple, very nice. But right now we are going and heading to second time books, not second hand books. Although it's gonna be in somebody's hand for the second time. Hopefully mine if I can find anything good. But let's see what they have and see if we were gonna pick up anything or just wander. It looks like a barn, or wander the barn for a little bit. In our baby, and from that bookstore we got 2 books. This one, you know what, I'm gonna save this for last because it's a Steinbeck book, whatever. This one I saw when I walked in. I love the cover, I love her hair, I love kind of like the classical look, and obviously it's very telling that she has like powers. Reading the back, it says Eden Reed is a 24-year-old ancient god from Brooklyn, New York, but she's not but she doesn't know about the god part yet. What she does know is that she's currently living in a paralyzed life. She can't escape the things that scare her because the things that scare her seem to be everywhere. For instance, the tall, thin man reading the post across from her on the Staten Island ferry has a mouthful of razor-sharp teeth and eyes like an owl. And the woman standing at the bow of the ferry wearing a Donna Karan dress and the red bottom pumps has a face of a cat. That's not even the biggest problem. The biggest problem is that when she looks at them, they look back as if they know her. Scary. So scary. And life is about to get stranger. An extremely powerful demon is gunning for her. A zombie-like pandemic is spreading across the country, creating creatures who are hungry for flesh, fast on their feet and clever. And there's this mysterious, handsome stranger with powers of his own who claims to have been her lover from a time and a life that Eden cannot remember. I would have been like, yeah, sure, let's do this. He promises to help awaken her powers for the upcoming war, the war where there is one prize: survival. This seems like a lot of stuff in one, and I am here for it. I like the way it feels. I like the way it's like typed out and written, I guess, or like the text of it all. Gorgeous. So this should be fun. And then lastly, I got Steinbeck's Sweet Thursday. Now I started off this day, well, I started after therapy. I remember this one song that I used to love by Jess Glynn, and it's called Thursdays, and it's basically about like loving yourself on Thursday, like this Thursday it'll be fine. So I thought it was just really funny that Sweet Thursday popped up. And then it says in the back, this is comedy, bawdy, sentimental, and good fun, the Atlantic Monthly says. Sweet Thursday is an emphatic and clear-cut statement of Steinbeck's greatest single theme, the common bonds of humanity and love which make goodness and happiness possible. I wasn't going to get it, but I was like reading bits of it, and then I saw that in it there's this paper, and on this paper I was like, oh, there's something written on it. Nothing here. There's lines, there's dates, there's this like code here. Wait, hold on. There's this code here, but on this other side of it, everyone chill out. But on the other side of it, it says SD, December 3rd, 1987, to Debbie from JM, I love you. Now, either this was typed from someone currently alive, like currently like born later in the years, and okay, hold on. Either this was typed by someone young now, or this is literally like a cute little like message to someone. Anyway, Anyway, I'm assuming, and I want to assume that there's a story behind this. And because it was put in here, I think this is something that I should read, and also the Thursday part of it. But I thought this was like really cute. and I just want to follow the story. 1987. That's not that far back. It's literally, I was born 7 years after this. Originally published in New York, Viking Press, 1954. There's a story here, and I'm just gonna make one up in my head, but that's what I got. I told myself weeks and weeks ago that I was gonna get Jamaican food, and I never did. I spoiled my appetite with ice cream. And there's this Jamaican spot next to my, near my therapist's office that I want to go to, and I feel like I'll have that for lunch. For dinner, it's literally 4 o'clock. But I think we're gonna do Jamaican food, and then I was gonna go to another bookstore, I'm gonna go to another bookstore, but I'm not sure if there's one near me, so we might just hightail it to Barnes & Noble. Also, it's Tuesday, and the past couple Tuesdays I've been going to the movies, and I wonder if I want to do that again today or tonight, because I've been going at night. I've been going at, oh no, it's only better at night. Because I've been going at night, but also I've been having like a meal in the theater, so like taking a meal in and like just eating a meal while watching the big screen. I kind of want to do that again, but also I wanted dessert from the Cat Cafe, or the Four Green Cat Cafe, Cat 4 Green Cafe. Those words are on that place, and there were desserts that I've never heard of before, like German desserts, and I kind of want to like have one to have later. So, I'm gonna go get a pastry. You know, usually I let the camera roll while I eat, but that was a moment I needed to have alone. So I enjoyed my food. They didn't have oxtail ready. She said it's not ready. I should have asked how long until it's ready. I didn't ask that. So I got stewed chicken, rice and peas, and fried plantain. And it was good. I enjoyed myself. Had a pineapple soda. It was great. It was good. I didn't overdo it either, so I don't feel like stuffed to the gills. I feel like content. I did get pastries from the, we're gonna get this right. For Cat Cafe. Fuck no. The cafe. I got 2 different pastries, and I was gonna eat them here, but I think I'm gonna take them back to where I'm sleeping for tonight, and then read my book while the sun sets, and then have a pastry. I was gonna go to a bookstore. Not gonna do that. I was gonna go to Barnes & Noble. The closest one is 10 miles away, and I don't want to do that either. I never talked about the second time books, the store. It was beautiful. It was nice. It was calm. The selection is definitely giving everyone didn't want these books. When you first come in, they have a lot of, someone just screamed. I don't understand why in all my videos someone screams randomly, but they did. Any whoosies. Yeah, the store was nice. The selection definitely gives like older books, which usually second-time books or second-hand books of any sort kind of give that. At the beginning, there were new books and like new-ish releases. Like they had V. Schwab's Bury Bones of Buried Past. Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. They had that for like $15. And it was a signed copy, when like literally a month ago I saw a signed copy in Barnes & Noble for like over $30-something. I'm just like, do they not like it? Or is it like overstock or something like that? I don't know what it is. Oh yeah, food. Oh, thank God he's leaving, because I don't know how I was going to back up and get out of here with someone being behind me. Anywho, the bookstore is really nice. I truly want to continue reading Love Like the Sun. I didn't pick it up again since the cafe, and that's fine. My day started essentially at 1, so it's not like I had like a whole day to do anything. So I want to go sit and read this a little bit more and hopefully get like really into it. When it comes to friends to lovers, I don't get it. None of my friends who are straight and who are men I've been attracted to in the realm of I want to date them. I've considered it, kind of like when you're looking around and everyone's partnered up and you're like, okay, well, oh, what about me? And you look at one of your male friends, you're like, maybe, but then you see that they're not kind of the person that you wanted, and that's why they've always been friends. So I've never understood it. And also, when I like someone, it's really hard for me to be their friend after those feelings have come to the forefront. It's kind of like the friendship is always essentially the second best thing. Like, what I want to do is hold your hand, but I can't. So I guess we're friends. And I guess that makes me sound like such a man. It makes me sound like such a man. But then again, I've only had one experience with that. So it's not like all the time where I'm just having all these friendships where I'm just waiting for them to love me back. Like, that's not at all the case. So when it comes to love like the sun, I truly don't understand friends to lovers. Like, if loving someone even deeper than the friendship, because it stems around like the people in the book are like, I don't want to ruin what we have. I don't want to ruin our friendship by taking it to the next level. Or it's the, I don't want to ruin our friendship by explaining or exposing my feelings. So let's just not. And somebody brought this up. It leads to a lot of characters being casted aside when these friends decide they want to become lovers, because you didn't have to bring someone else into this. You didn't have to break somebody else's heart. You could have just been honest with your feelings. And I understand it's hard, but at the same time, to date other people and not fully love them, knowing you'll always love this one person, is also being a fucked up person. This person is always ever going to get just half of you. So when it comes to friends to lovers, I truly don't get it. So I'm hoping this is a story that I can get behind so far. But I guess it goes on the term like the summer I turned pretty. No, because I think they're also talking about how they always had an attraction to each other. I don't know. My battery's dying. I want to get back to reading. We need to get out of this very, very high traffic area. I'm going to back up and try to get out of here without hitting somebody, and then we're going to have a great day and eat our pastries later. Okay, we made it to the spot that we're sleeping at for today. For tonight. And we're losing daylight. So I wanted to quickly share some pastries with y'all. All right, so this man is walking out eating a pastry. So, hold on, wait. It's so crazy how people walk so close to cars. I could be in it. Anyway, this had an Oreo on it and it fell off. So I'm just going to just put it back on real quick. I got a tiramisu German donut. We're just going to bite into it. Put this on my lap. It's tiramisu. I don't know why an Oreo would be there, but here we are. Cheers. I had a right to question the Oreo because it doesn't taste like tiramisu at all. It's as if it's good. The donut is fluffy. There's flavor in it. I can tell it's trying to be tiramisu, but that strong, I believe, coffee taste is what it is. Not coming through. So the Oreo was to deceive us. This is really good. I like the texture of it and I like the cream of it all, so we're good there. And I've been really on like a big blueberry kick. I don't understand why. I don't know what has gotten into me. All right, you're just gonna fall over. Okay, you can fall over. But I got a blueberry kalash, Kalach. Blueberry, Danish. I would call it a Danish. Please taste like blueberry. Actually, okay. No expectations. No expectations. No expectations. Expectations is that I'm biting into a pastry. It tastes like. It looks like a Danish. Tastes like a very sweet bagel with blueberries on top and a little bit of like a Danishy cheese. And it's not that sweet. And then what I'm assuming now is that since they're German desserts, they don't take they don't do the thing where you put a flavoring extract in the dessert. You just have all the flavors that are naturally there. And that can turn out to be almost no taste at all. I'm not talking shit about Germans. I'm just saying, I'm assuming it's what they do. But on a good note, though, they're not too sweet. They're not, oh, it's just, like, at all. So I would eat that definitely with, like, coffee, and the coffee would have to be sweet. I just need some sugar. I'm going to sit and read for a little bit. I have a light that I can put on. I have to get from the back. because clearly you can barely see me, so therefore I can barely see words. I'm gonna get that for a second. Uno momento, per favor. I'm still like on the fact that it tasted like almost nothing.